Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Are you having a nice week? I hope everything's going well. I hope your exams are going well in school. Um, but yes, so here we are for our English class on YouTube for the week. All right, so today we're going to go to page 78. 78 in my book. All right, this is the pupil's book. All right, so take your pupil's book. Maybe for you it's page 7. It could be page 84. Okay, let's have a check. Anyway, it's Unit 7, Lesson 6 reading. All right, Unit 7, Lesson 6 reading. Okay, so find the correct page. All right. Okay, so you have the page. Excellent. So, excuse me. All right, what we'll do now is we've got something that we can read. Okay, so what we're looking at here is an advert. Okay, you see the word here, advert. Now, an advert is to show and demonstrate something so that people buy it afterwards, right? In Spanish, you say publicidad. All right, so an advert. You see them on the television, you see them on the internet, you see them in magazines and newspapers. All right, advert, publicidad. So, what we're going to do is we are going to look at some adverts today. Okay. All right, so this is what we're going to read. Okay, so we've got 3 adverts here for 3 different products. Okay, so we look at the photos first, we can see the products. So this is a type of skateboard, or a type of kite, or a special type of boat. Okay, so what we'll do first is we will read these adverts. Okay, so I will read them with you. All right, so we'll go through. So first, let's have a look. It says this week's special offers. Special offers. Okay, and let's have a look at the first advert. All right, Tiger waveboards. Ride the tiger and don't look back. Have you ever used a waveboard? If not, you're missing out. Pick up a Tiger waveboard today. We think they'll be as popular as skateboards. You can turn more easily and more sharply than on a skateboard. And, more importantly, you don't need to put your foot on the ground to push yourself along. It takes minutes to learn and you'll have fun for years. These beginner boards are great value and make excellent presents for active teenagers. Buy one now before we run out. Okay, so this is an advert for this waveboard. Okay. Anyway, so interesting. Maybe you've seen one before. So similar to a skateboard, except you don't use your foot to push. Okay, let's read the second advert. All right, so this is the Swoop stunt kites. Okay, we're ready? Swoop stunt kites. Switch to a swoop. Are you ready for a kite that can perform first-class acrobatics? These stunt kites are the coolest, light to carry around and simple to fly. They come in a variety of bright colors. The sail is made of strong polyester, so it won't rip. The fiberglass rods are flexible, so they'll bend. But they won't break. When you buy a kite, you'll receive a free DVD of special tricks, so you can impress your friends with your dives and loops. Rush out and buy one now. If you buy 2, you'll get a 10% discount. Okay, so this is a special type of kite. All right, very good. Let's have a look at the third advert. So this is the Splash 500. Okay, you ready? The Splash 500, the boat that can't be beaten. Have you played with remote-controlled cars before? How about boats? No? Well, try the Splash 500. This isn't just any boat. It's 70 centimeters long and can travel up to 30 kilometers per hour. which is as fast as the more expensive boats. It's made of tough plastic, and it can be used on rough water as well as on calm lakes. We've got a special offer on these boats, and it won't last long. But you can try one out in the shop if you like. But be quick. At this price, they'll sell quickly. Okay, so these are our 3 adverts. Now, if you notice, in the adverts, they are always saying positive things about the products, okay? Because they want you to buy the product, okay? So everything that they say is positive, all right? Okay, anyway, so if you want to, you can take some more time, pause the video, and read it again, okay? Make sure you understand everything. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to our activity book, okay? Now, in the activity book, we're going to go to page 75, okay? So that's Unit 7, Lesson 6 reading, okay? Page 75. All right. So this is what we're going to do. First, we're going to look at exercise 1, okay? So exercise 1. Now, we have phrases here, okay, about the 3 products, about the 3 adverts that we've read. But the phrases are incorrect. So we have to read them, and then we have to correct them. We have to write the correct phrase underneath. So we can do this by looking at the phrase, find the similar phrase in the text, okay, and then write the corrections. All right, so let's have a look. All right, so exercise 1. Okay, so let's have a look at the number 1. Okay, so let's look at the first phrase. So this is about the tiger wave board, right? The skateboard. It says, you have to push yourself along with your feet when you use the tiger wave board. Okay, so that's not correct. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find it in here. Okay. All right, here we go. I found a similar phrase. It says, you don't need to put your foot on the ground to push yourself along. Okay, so if you notice here, it says, you have to push yourself along with your feet. And here it says, you don't need to put your foot on the ground to push yourself along. Okay, so let's change it. We can just write this sentence. Okay, so we'll write this. You don't need to, let's see, put your foot on the ground. You don't need to put your foot on the ground to push yourself along. Okay. All right, so that's the correct sentence. All right, so the sentence says you have to push yourself along with your feet, but in reality, you don't have to. Okay, so you don't need to put your foot on the ground to push yourself along. Okay, very good. Let's have a look at number 2. Number 2 says, you don't receive anything extra when you buy the Swoop Stunt kite. So this is about the kite. So you don't receive anything extra, nothing extra, when you buy the Swoop Stunt kite. Let's have a look in the text. Okay, so do we get anything extra when we buy the kite? Can you find the phrase? Let's have a look. If we look, the phrase is right here. Okay. Let's get it a bit better. Okay, so it says when you buy a kite, you will receive a free DVD of special tricks. Okay, so here it says you don't receive anything extra, but in reality, when you buy a kite, you'll receive a free DVD. So let's put that phrase. When you buy a kite, you'll receive a free DVD of special tricks. Okay? That's the correct phrase. Okay? Because when you buy the kite, you get a DVD. Okay. Very good. Make sure that you highlight in the text, right? And that you write the sentence in your activity book as well. Okay. Let's have a look at number 3. It says you can only use the Splash 500 boat in calm lakes. Right? Calm lakes. Let's have a look and see if this is true. Well, it's not true, because otherwise we wouldn't have to correct. Okay. So you can only use the Splash 500 boat in calm lakes. Let's see if we can find a phrase that's similar. I think I found it. Here we go. It can be used on rough water as well as on calm lakes. Yeah, so you can use it on calm lakes, so the water's nice and calm. Or you can use it on rough water, so if the water's all bouncy and choppy. Okay. So there's our correction. So let's write the correct phrase here. Okay. So we'll say, you can use the Splash 500. Spell splash. Splash 500. And see, what does it say? On rough water. On rough water. As well as is like también, right? As well as calm lakes. Okay. So the phrase said you can only use the Splash 500 in calm lakes, but in reality, we can use the Splash 500 on rough water as well as calm lakes. Okay, good. Let's look at number 4. The Tiger Waveboard is not suitable for teenagers. The Tiger Waveboard is not suitable for teenagers. This is the skateboard again. Let's have a look, see if we can find a phrase that says the opposite. Okay. Let's look at this phrase. It says, these beginner boards are great value and make excellent presents for active teenagers. Yeah. So here it says they're not suitable for teenagers, but here it says they make excellent presents for active teenagers. So let's write the correct sentence. We'll say the Tiger Waveboard is an excellent present for active teenagers. Okay, so here it says it's not suitable, but in reality, it says it's an excellent present for a teenager. Okay, and let's have a look here. So the adverts, so all 3 adverts tell us that Splash 500 and the Tiger Waveboards are easy to use. Let's have a look. Okay. So easy to use. Does it say they're easy to use? Well, the Tiger Waveboard, it doesn't say anything about being easy to use. The Splash 500 neither. Maybe in the kites, maybe the kite says something. Okay. Well, if we look, I think, so not the Tiger Waveboards and the Splash 500, but the Stunt Swoop kite, because it says here, it's light to carry around and simple to fly. Simple, similar to easy, simple to fly. So, our phrase here, okay, this is what we're going to change. So it's not the Splash 500 and the Tiger Waveboards that are easy to use. It's the Swoop Stunt kites. So let's correct the sentence. We'll say, the adverts tell us that the Stunt Swoop kite is easy to use. Okay. So not the Splash 500 and the Tiger Waveboards, but the Stunt Swoop kite. That's the one that's easy to use, okay? Because it says here, light to carry and simple to fly. Okay, good. All right, so make sure that you have all the correct answers written in your activity book. All right, hopefully, I hope you understood everything. And make sure you also have the phrases highlighted in the text. Okay, all finished? Excellent. Let's continue. Okay. So, the next exercise is an exercise. Okay, we're going to look at this word, right? The word "so," right? So you might know this. You may have heard this before. Now, "so" is a word. It means entonces. Okay, so let's have a look at how we can use it. So let's open our notebooks. Okay, we've got a little bit to copy in our notebooks. All right, so open your notebook, and we're going to copy these notes. All right. So the word "so." We use the word "so" to show the consequence of something. All right, here's an example. I'm tired, cansado, I'm tired, so I will go to bed. All right, I'm showing the consequence. Another example. The bike is too small, so I can't ride it. Okay? It's to show the consequence of something. Just like entonces. All right? The word "so" is like the opposite of the word "because." So because you give the reason, so you give the consequence, right? Let's look at an example, right? So if I take the same phrase, it says, I'll go to bed because I'm tired. It's the same as saying, I'm tired, so I'll go to bed. Okay? This is how we use the word "so." All right? So copy these notes in your notebook. All right? You can pause the video while you do this. All right, excellent. All finished? All copied? Let's go back to the exercise. So, exercise 2 in the activity book. Now, what we have to do, we have to make sentences about the different products using the word "so." All right? Entonces. So, let's look at the example here. Okay, so it says, the Swoop Stunt kite, that's the kite, is light. Light means que no pesa mucho, right? Is light. So, it's easy to carry around. Okay, so this is the result. Now, we can find the answers in the text again. Okay, let's have a look at question number 2. It says the Splash 500 is made of tough plastic. Tough is duro, fuerte, right? The Splash 500 is made of tough plastic. Let's have a look in the text, see if it says anything. The Splash 500. Now I'm going to use a different color to highlight these. Okay. Right, so in fact, what I'll do, okay, have a look here. So Splash 500, it's made of tough plastic and it can be used on rough water as well as on calm lakes. Okay, so we can use that as kind of to make our phrase. Okay, it's made of tough plastic and it can be used on rough water. Right, it can be used on rough water because it's made of tough plastic. So let's make the phrase. The Splash 500 is made of tough plastic, so it can be used on rough water. Okay? Very good. Let's look at number 3. It says there's a special offer on the Splash 500 boats. There's a special offer. Okay. Let's have a look. So it says we've got a special offer on these boats and it won't last long. You can try one out in the shop if you like, but be quick. At this price, here we go, here's some good information. At this price, they will sell quickly. Vender rápido, okay? At this price, they will sell quickly. We can use that to make a phrase, right? Because they are on special offer, right? They will sell quickly. There's a special offer on the Flash 500 boats, so they will sell quickly. Let's have a look at number 4. Okay, number 4 says, it takes minutes to learn to use the Tiger waveboard. It takes minutes to learn to use the Tiger waveboard. Let's have a look. Tiger waveboard. Okay. It takes minutes to learn, and you'll have fun for years. Okay. Okay. It takes minutes to learn, and you'll have fun for years. We can use that as our phrase. It takes minutes to learn to use the Tiger waveboard. So, you will have fun for years. Okay? You'll have fun for years. Good. Last one, number 5. The Swoop Stunt kite's sail is made of strong polyester. Let's have a look. The Swoop Stunt kite's sail is made of strong polyester. Here we go. We have the phrase here already. The sail is made of strong polyester, so it won't rip. You remember rip? Okay, like the t-shirt, ripped. Good, so we can use that phrase. The Swoop Stunt kite's sail is made of strong polyester, so it won't rip. Very good. Okay, make sure you have all the correct answers. Okay, written correctly in your activity book. Very, very good. Okay. Also, make sure you have all the correct phrases highlighted in your text as well. Okay? Okay, very, very good. All right. Well, that'll do for now. Okay, so with those 2 exercises, we can finish the class. Okay? So I hope you. So I hope you've understood. Okay, and I hope you've written the correct sentences, written the correct answers. Okay, for all the questions. All right. If you have any problems, if you didn't understand something, all right, then just ask me when you come to class. All right. Also remember, make sure you have these notes copied in your notebook. Okay. Oh. Okay, very good, everybody. All right, so we'll finish the class. Excellent work, and I will see you in the academy. Bye-bye.